so we're going to go through something we call progressions, or progression starts, or running progressions, whichever you want to call it. But basically, the main thing is progressions, and it's all about getting used to kind of like the flow, or the mechanics, or kind of the system, and getting it to work the way that it's supposed to, the way that things are supposed to fire. So we start off with an arm swing, then we go to a march, then we go to a marching up, then we go to like a skipping up, then we go to a skipping out. Then you're not going to be able to see it on here because we don't have enough room inside here, but then you're going to go to a bound, and then you're going to go to a jog, and then a sprint. So again, it's going to be an arm swing, to a march, to marching up, to a skipping up, to skipping out, to a bound, to like a high-paced jog, to a sprint. So here's what the arm swing is going to look like. The main thing is try and keep your arm in a relaxed running position. So we don't want to do bicep curls. This isn't the beach, and we're not looking to do a kickback, right? So we're swinging like this. This is just going to be our arm swing. And then we're going to do a march. Now the main thing is make sure that when it's opposite arm, opposite leg as we come up. So we're going to march, then we're going to march up. So it means we're going to go up onto the balls of our feet. Then you're going to hear us say, okay, skip up. Then you're going to skip out. Now after you do a skip out, the tricky part for most people is going from a skip to a bound. A bound is almost more where you look like a deer, like basically like gliding over, you know, the horizon. So a bound is literally where you drive one leg up and you kind of almost like you hover. So it looks like this. So that's what a bound looks like. You're going to go from that bound into a pretty good paced jog. And then you're going to go to your sprint. Now, not a full-on sprint, but like above 90% or so, somewhere in that ballpark, depending on where you are in your workout progression too. So this is your progression. It's an arm swing, it's a march, it's going up, and then it's skipping up, and then it's skipping out, then it's into that bound, then into your jog, then into your sprint. Now, the main thing on this is mechanics. Get used to it. Make sure that the timing is right. Make sure that you feel powerful. Make sure that everything feels fluid, and you want to get pretty smooth with it. Typically, it's going to be somewhere in the ballpark of about 30 to 40 yards that you do these over. So if we do them inside, obviously, we're doing them in an area where we're all looking at like less than, you know, probably somewhere 15 to 20 yards. But outdoors, you really want to try to get 30 to 40 yards. So that is called the progression.